Lagerfeld Classic. This is a heavy-duty gentleman's eau de toilette that came out in 1978 from the house of Karl Lagerfeld. It was created by perfumer Ron Vinograd and occurs in the Oriental Woody family of fragrances. It's still available, and I think it's actually aged very well, although it's most unlike the popular fragrances of today. It's sexy, earthy, animalic, and very masculine, and that's thanks chiefly to the sweet tobacco accords. Although its opening is deceptively light with the sparkling aldehydes, citrus and light herbal notes. It's when it starts to dry down into the heart notes that it becomes the banger, the beast mode fragrance that it's known for being. So in the middle we have tobacco, sandalwood, patchouli and rose, amongst many others. It is a complex fragrance. I'm not going to name all the notes, there's too many. But the base notes are very interesting. It's one of the Oriental type fragrances, and that's because of the amber that occurs in the base. The animalic comes from musk, which these days is a synthetic version of musk, so it's cruelty-free. And it contains vanilla and tonka, which gives it a similar characteristic to Shalimar. It also has oak moss in the base, but due to the lack of green notes, it's not a chypre. It's been reformulated many times, but still remains true to its original formulation. Lots of citrus there and herbal notes, but it'll soon start to dry down. I'm not going to spray too much of this on because it lasts for hours and hours, and I've actually got something else on this evening, so I don't want to spoil what I'm wearing. I did wear this the other night in bed just to test its longevity, and it did last for hours longer than most of the fragrances that I have. The performance is really out of this world. It's projection, you'll be noticed everywhere you go, so it's possibly not an office safe fragrance, but it's certainly good for casual evenings and maybe going out clubbing. Everybody wears Eros in the clubs these days, but this will certainly get you noticed, but it's nice. I first discovered this when I was on holiday in Amsterdam in 1985, and at the time it wasn't available over here in the UK, and I managed to get myself a bottle on the way home at the duty-free shop at the airport. Considering its age, it's now going to appeal to the older generations like myself, although I know a young guy who loves Aramis, which came out in 1965, and Aramis has a similar performance record, and I think if young lads like Aramis, then they may well like this, so I would suggest the younger people try it. It compares as well in performance, at least, if nothing else, to Cure Us from Yves Saint Laurent, which came out in 1981. And actually, it's not too unsimilar to a very feminine ladies fragrance from Avon called Timeless, which appeared in 1974. So it has good credentials. It was worn by Karl Lagerfeld. I don't know of any other celebrities that wore it, but no doubt one or two others did. But I think this is well worth a try, well worth giving it a go. It's very, very cheap. This flacon is over 100 ml and it costs less than £20. It should actually have a little ring on the cap, but that's disappeared. I don't know what happened to it, but otherwise it's a lovely presentation, a nice simple plain bottle with quite vibrant orange coloured juice. But there we have Lagerfeld Classic, and I recommend it. I think it's very good. So enjoy.